Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, November 19th, 2014, and U.S. stock market is closed. I told you yesterday I knew today was going to be interesting, and it really was interesting. We had 23 positions coming in, and first of all, I told you that of those 23 positions on the close yesterday, 11 or 14 were positive and 9 were negative. And when we finally closed out those positions, only 8 were positive and 15 were negative. Now you might think, well, we had a pretty bad day. We did not have a bad day. It turned out it was kind of a mixture of some of the old ugly patterns that we've been facing, plus some new stuff that was really good. Those old ugly patterns resulted in probably a majority of the stocks we're trading did decline in values as the day moved on, and consequently we closed out negative $5,800 today. We had about positive $4,000 on the close yesterday, so that wasn't very good. However, there was a silver lining to this cloud. We ended up closing or carrying over $17,000 into tomorrow. So we can handle a $5,800 loss when we're carrying positive $1,700. In fact, at one point during the day, we actually had like positive $27,000 in open trade equity. So we saw some activity today that I haven't seen in quite a while. We got an outlier that was just unbelievable. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. But overall, it was still a good day with, some really positive and encouraging results coming out of this. Dow ended up closing negative too. It was negative almost the entire day, but it did come back at the end of the day, but no record high today. I almost think I don't want to see any more record highs. Those tend to do bad on those days. Anyway, let's take a look at the chart. Okay, we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average here, and yesterday I told you I was really concerned here because we had made new all-time intraday highs. In fact, I think that close was still even though it was after a sell-off, I think it was a record high close. But, I was concerned about, this big sell-off toward the end. And, when you see that happening with a market like the Dow, you can usually predict there's going to be some follow-through the next day. And there was follow-through. Right on the open, it came down pretty hard and even lower down here. But, this is a bull market, and it's hard to keep this bull down. And the buying came in, it came back up, zigzagged around here and ended up closing, essentially unchanged for the day. But it was still, for the most part, a negative day. I probably would have preferred to have a big positive day with 23 positions, but even with this negative action, we still made out pretty darn good for today, so I'm pretty pleased. As I say, I'm not going to cry if this thing corrects some more than this today, but I got this feeling it's not going to correct. It's just a very, very strong market. I'll show you just a couple of our outstanding trades today. This first one is in a new market for us, or new stock. It is Agio Pharmaceuticals, AGIO. And we bought this today, got on it right away. and it did keep moving. It did pull back some, but we are still holding, I think, close to, was it $4,000? Yeah, we're close to $4,000 in Agios Pharmaceuticals, so this looks really good. This is a very volatile stock, so, you know, let's hope we get some follow-through tomorrow, because we could make quite a bit of money on this. But speaking of volatility, let me show you this. This is in China Distance Learning Holdings, otherwise known as DL. And, you know, I mean, just look at this huge move here. Now, usually what's happening is we're trying to jump into these kinds of moves, and it's a little tough trading, because got to get into this and try and manage our slippage and all that. We didn't have to do this today. Look, we bought this yesterday when it was really easy. In fact, it pulled back. I got positive slippage on this thing, and so I'm just sitting here this morning watching this after the open, just smiling, because it just took off like a bird. And this definitely qualifies as an outlier trade, folks. It was up, probably it was up here. It was up about 14,000. It settled back some, but we are still holding about $12,000 in China Distance Learning, and so this is just a fabulous trade, and this is what really accounts for most of that $17,000 that we're carrying into tomorrow. That, you know, this trade in Agios Pharmaceuticals is what makes up that $17,000 positive. So I gotta say, it was a great day. You know, there were some disappointments, but we definitely had a good day, and I'm seeing some great trades coming in here, and that's what we need. Anyway, this is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.